Now let us see exercise 8.1 sixth question. Now see the question. A wall clock strikes the bell once at 1 o'clock, 2 times at 2 o'clock, 3 times at 3 o'clock and so on. How many times will it strike in a particular day? Find the standard deviation of the number of strikes the bell make a day. So in this question what they have given, one wall clock strikes the bell once at 1 o'clock. So at 1 o'clock the bell strikes how many times? One time. At 2 o'clock the bell strikes 2 times. At 3 o'clock 3 times the bell strikes. Okay, so like that till 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock how many times the bell strikes? So the bell strikes at 12 o'clock 12 times. So in this question they have asked to find out the how many times. So two questions they have given. So the first one we need to find out how many times will it strike in a particular day. In one day 24 hours you have. So AM PM also, then 1 to 12, again 1 to 12. Okay, so totally how many times in one day, how many times it will strike, we need to find out. So that is the first question. The second question we need to find out for that standard deviation. Okay, so standard deviation for that you need to find out. So now see the solution. You know that 1 o'clock how many times the bell strikes. Then at 1 o'clock the bell strikes at once only. So you know that AM also 1 o'clock and PM also 1 o'clock. In one day 2 times 1 o'clock it will come. So to one time it will ring. Okay, so 1 plus 1, that is 2 times. For 1 o'clock 2 times the bell will ring. So for 2 o'clock, at 2 o'clock how many times the bell strikes? 2 times. So 2 times 2 o'clock it will come. So morning and then evening also. So that is 2 plus 2, totally 4 times. For 2 o'clock 4 times the bell will strike. Okay, so for 3 o'clock 3 plus 3, so morning and then evening also. 3 o'clock, at 3 o'clock the bell will strike 3 times. So 3 plus 3, totally 6 times. 4 o'clock means 4 plus 4, that is 8. Okay, so because 1 to 12 in one day 24 hours you have. So in one day 1 o'clock how many times it will come? 2 times it will come. So 1 o'clock, at 1 o'clock the bell will strike one time only. So that's why 1 plus 1, 2, totally 2 times the bell will strike. Okay, so for 2 o'clock, at 2 o'clock 2 times the bell will strike. In one day 2 times 2 o'clock it will come. So totally 4 times. Okay, so like that we have written. So we need to find out totally how many times it will strike only we need to find out. So can you add it? So 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus up to etc plus 24 it will come. So for this all the values 2 is common. So can you make it 2 outside? So inside what it will come? 2 1 is 2, 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are, like that till 12 it will come. Okay, so 2 times 1 plus 2 plus up to etc plus 12. Okay, so now see we are going to find out the answer. First you have to write a clock strikes bell at 1 o'clock one time. Okay, so at 1 o'clock the bell will strike one time. At 2 o'clock the bell strikes twice means 2 times. At 3 o'clock the bell strikes 3 times. We need to find out for the first question number of times it strikes in a particular day. So we know that we have to write this like 2 into 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to etc plus 12. Okay, so 2 times 12, like that you can think it. So already you know that sum of, in the second lesson we have learned what is it. For find outing the sum of first n natural number, the numbers are started from first onwards means we can use the formula. What formula? Sum of first n natural number mean the formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. Here how many natural numbers? Sum of first 12 natural numbers. Okay, so here n value is 12. So can you apply this formula? So 2 outside you have to write. For this one only we are applying the formula. So now n value is 12, totally 12 natural numbers. So 12 n instead of n 12 you can apply. So 12 into n instead of 12. 12 plus 1 divided by 2. So n is equal to 2 into 12 plus 1, that is 13 divided by 2. Now we can cancel it, 2 and 12, that is 6. So 2 into 6 into 13. So now we have to multiply, that is 2 into 78, 156 times it will come. Okay, totally in one day how many times it will strike? 156 times. Okay, this is the first question answer. The second question, for this one we need to find out the standard deviation. For this value we need to find out the standard deviation. Okay, so now see here, to find the standard deviation of this value only we need to find out. So 2 into, here why are adding this one? Because we are find outing for totally how many times. So that's why in between we have put it the plus. Okay, so totally means we need to add it only. But here you have to write 2 into, for this standard deviation only, for this value we need to find out the standard deviation. 2 into 1 comma 2 comma 3 up to etc 12. So already we have seen one formula. What formula? Standard deviation for first n natural numbers are started from 1 onwards. 1 onwards means we have to use this formula for find outing the standard deviation. Standard deviation for first n natural number. Already we have seen this formula. So sigma is equal to square root of n square minus 1 by 12. So this 12, this one not, okay. So this formula itself, this 12 is there, okay. So formula itself, this 12 is there, okay. So you don't think it this 12 only we have written here like that, not this formula itself 12 you have. So we know standard deviation for first n natural number formula. First n natural number formula, here numbers are started from 1 onwards only. The numbers are started from 1 onwards only, we can apply this formula, okay. So sigma is equal to 2 into this 2, don't forget to write 2 into, for this one only we are going to apply the formula, okay. So 2 into, so here n value is, what is it, n value also 12. So you don't, both the 12 you don't confused, okay. So here n value only 12, this formula itself you have the 12, okay. So now you can apply n instead of 12. 12 square minus 1 divided by 12, so is equal to 2 into, so 12 square means 12 into 12, that is 144. 12 12s are 144 minus 1 divided by 12. So the next one, 2 into 144 minus 1, that is 143 divided by 12. So then after you can divide, okay. So this if you divide means what it will come, so square root of 11.92 it is coming. So now can you find out the square root? First you have to find out the square root, after multiply with the 2. So you know that how to find out the square root, many questions we have seen. So 11.92, already I said before the point, 2 digit if you have me together only we need to consider, okay. 3 digit only, 1 digit after 2 digit we need to consider. So here 2 digit you have, together only we need to take. So here which two same number, like that you can see 3 3s are 9. So the remaining what it will come 2. So here point you have, so put at the point, now put at the point here, after the remaining is 2, the next 2 digit, after the point 2 digit you have, that 2 digit you have to bring it down. So for the outside what you have to do, 3 plus 3, that is 6. So 6 with which two same number, that is 4. Here also 4 put it, 64 with the 4 if you multiply mean nearby this value, that is 256. Now afterwards remaining, that is 36. Next here no digit, so already I said put it the 0 0. Next step we have to bring it down, then another 2 zeros, okay. So outside what you have to do, 64 add with the 4, which number we have multiplied here, that numbers we need to add it outside here. So 64 plus 4, that is 68. Now 68 with which two same number, that is 5 and 5, okay. So that is nearby this now value it will come. So the remaining is 175. Another next step, next 2 more zeros you can bring it down, so that is 0 0. Here also 685 add with the 5, okay. So that is 690 it will come. So next one, 2 and 2 if you multiply means that this value it will come, so nearby this value it will come. So then you have to subtract. So you know that how to find out the square root, many question we have seen. So here now after the point, all the question we have to find out the 3, okay. So 3 digits we have to find out, then only you can round off this value. So here the last digit 5 and more than 5 you have, you have to add it one number to here. Here after the point less than 5 only, so no need to add one number to here, so that this much you have to write. So the round of that number value is 2 into 3.45. After you have to multiply this value, remove the point and multiply, then after the point 2 digit you can put it. So that answer is 6.9. So now the second question answer, the required standard deviation sigma value is 6.9, okay. So that is the answer. Thank you.